All right, guys, can we hear some claps, some screams, some shouts? Contestant number 1. Ma'am, please wait on stage. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. And contestant number 4. And now, contestant number 1, are you ready to come on stage and speak? Contestant number 1. You will go on stage, you will finish and come down and hand over the mic to your friend who is contestant number 2. Please, let's welcome her, please. She has to introduce herself and then speak. Ma'am, an introduction and then you have to talk. Start.
A warm good evening to one and all. I am Lekha Ravni from Coimbatore Marine College. Today it is a great privilege and be honored I am standing in front of you on the platform in front of our fabulous round of judges and fellow beings. Marine industry. I am going to talk about the empowerment of women on this field. Actually, as we all know, not only our country, if we consider our all nation, less number of women seafarers are there, they are staying in this field. The reason for that, so many reasons behind that is lack of information or the awareness about this field, the less support which we are getting from the family as well as the society. And
let's give her a huge round of applause. You can continue, you still have time. You still have time. Thank you so much, Lekha. Well done. Round of applause to her. Thank you. Contestant number 2. Start.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening. This is Simranpreet Kaur from Maharashtra Academy of Naval Education and Training. Today, I'm going to speak about flying and my dream of becoming a fighter pilot in the Indian Navy. Once you've tasted flight, you'll always walk the earth with your eyes turned skywards. For there you've been and will always long to return. These words of Leonardo da Vinci really remind me of my first flight. Flight is freedom in its purest form, reason why everyone admires it. And I, ladies and gentlemen, wanted to fly like anybody else in this whole universe in my childhood. I remember an incident where me and my mom were standing on the terrace of my house while 2 fighter planes, they rushed past. And it was thunder that was felt in my heart. And I wanted to see those birds passing again and again. And for that, I remember myself having waited for more than 2 hours until my mom literally had to come up and drag me downstairs for dinner. And as the table for the dinner was being laid, I remember that same sound, it was approaching us. I ran barefoot at lightning speed, and there it was. Another fighter plane at its full glory piercing the sky. I really wanted to be in it. Even today, when I look at the fighter planes, I look at them until they completely disappear in the sky. And every day, I imagine myself sitting in the cockpit of MiG-29K, breaking the sound barrier. And It is the most amazing moment that I can ever have. As of now, I know there are no women fighter pilots in the Indian Navy, but I know, like each one of us, I have the potential to make my own way. And even if I don't, I think I'm gonna find one. So, and such is the beauty of flying. It pushes you to the next level. Makes you accept
10 seconds.
makes you accept every challenge. And why not? Flying itself was a challenge for man, for he was not designed to fly, yet we all know he does.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 2, well done. And now we have contestant number 3.
Hello. If you dream, you can do it. Today, I, Anushka Saxena, going to speak on the topic, what is success in today's era? Life is a journey full of employment and events. But, just it is, we need to work upon it. There is the two phases in our life. First is joyful phase and first is anger phase. But we need to think, that's the only difference between them is our own attitude, how we look on it. In the today's era, there are people wants a successful, in today's era, people need success. They don't need to talk to failure, same as me. In today's people just want to talk about the success and all, but it's just like, if I'm going to talk to failure, it's like we are the only person and the failure stay away from us and all. A person think that we are successful is like we having a big car, big home, a beautiful wife, a handsome husband. But I don't think so it is. It's just like a broken relationship, if they're having a broken relationship, it not means sense of a successful person. So at last I want to conclude is, success is not a fail. Success is not a final. It is, success is not a final. It is,
Huge round of applause. Contestant number 3. And the final contestant, can we please have her on stage quickly? Contestant number 4. Ma'am, please introduce yourself and start. Come on, guys, round of applause.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Natalia from Tolani Maritime Institute, and I'm here to talk about humanity. Well, I read an article about humanity in the Speaking Tree, which got me thinking what it is exactly. Well, humanity is the state of being a human. But as usual, Urban Dictionary gave me the best description ever. It says that humanity refers to the species which is spiraling back to where they came from, and which is totally true. Well, I think humanity is very regressive these days, and the biggest problem with humanity is that we humans have so many differences amongst ourselves. You see, we just cannot get along with each other. I mean, we're so narrow-minded towards the opinions of other people that we sometimes do not even think about it. And you might hear a lot of people, you see, saying, are you a Muslim? Well, you don't belong to this country. You are from the LGBT community? Well, you're a huge stain on the society. But what society are we even talking about? The society which is attacking our soldiers who are protecting us, or the society who read about a numerous amount of rapes in this newspaper every day? They curse humanity and then they carry forward to solve their daily crossword puzzles. I mean, why should we even think about such a society? Why can't we just accept humans and other people just the way they are with their opinions? And I really feel, thank you, I really feel that we should just carry forward the love we have and spread more. I would like to end with a quote from the person who has shown the
10
most
seconds.
extraordinary human nature ever. It says that don't wait for anyone, just start on yourself. Be lovable and spread love. Thank you so
ma'am.
much.
Thank you so much. So nice to have you. All the contestants, huge round of applause, please. All right, ladies. So the judges will ask you a question of their choice, and you will have to respond in your own way. Okay? If you don't mind, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, hello. All right. So I'll go with Miss Natalia Tiwari. No.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. It's pretty exciting to be here.
Yeah, you really spoke very well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, good, great. So, Natalia, how do you see yourself 10 years later? 10 years later, how you
Yeah.
see yourself as?
Ma'am,
And what would be your USP? What you'd dream or what you feel that your USP should be as Miss Natalia?
as Miss Naughtica.
Natalia. Not Naughtica.
Okay.
You're still not.
Yeah. That was just a joke, actually. Yeah. Ma'am, I definitely see myself as a chief engineer 10 years from now. I am very determined about that. Yeah, very, very confident about that. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Just a second. So what would be your USP?
My?
USP.
I did
Yeah,
not get you.
You're not getting, means your, okay, what would you like to stand like your personality, your whole persona?
Okay.
Can you define it in one sentence or maybe in two sentences?
Ma'am, my personality right now or 10 years later?
10 years later.
Okay. Okay. 10 years later, I hope that I will be an extremely presentable, confident, and lovable person.
Very good.
Okay. Hello. Yeah. I'm going to go with contestant number 1, Lekha. Lekha, tell me whether you think that the knowledge can be gained completely at a training facility, or is the hands of experience equally important, and why?
Well, according to my knowledge, we can't get at all the knowledge in a trainee period or in a short period. The whole life is required, still we can't get all kind of knowledge about each and everything which related to our world or something. Experience also one of the main factor. We can gain more knowledge, like not only the knowledge, the thing which we has to do or the thing which we wanted to do by what our heart says that we can do. But the thing which should be proper, which should be in a good manner, then only we can do it well.
So you feel that only training facility is not going to give you this experience?
No, ma'am.
You need to have some self-experience, and
Yeah, we should
you can
get
learn
some
from somebody
experience.
else's experience. Is
Then
that what
only
you
we
feel?
can get it all kind of knowledges.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Number 3. Working girls or homemakers, housewives? Who is more important and why?
I think so both are important because a girl gives us a birth and it is our duty to maintain all the thing at a proper stuff and all. So a girl should not like to lose her potential. We need to stand, we need to face all the things, upcoming problems and all. And a housewife is also housewife is also idol to a child, to everyone, because a child could learn by their mother only. So it's like both factors important, but we need to balance of them.
a good name. Okay, Simon Preet.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
So, you're nervous?
A bit,
No.
ma'am.
Better. Okay. All right. So I would go with one of the technical question over here. Right. Is there any particular department on a ship that is more important, deck or engine? If so, why? Now you are in a fix. Take it easy, take it easy.
Silence, silence. Let her respond, please. Guys, I'll give you a chance for all this. Please, let's respect the lady here. Yes, ma'am.
The strength of the ship is the service, and the strength of the service is the ship. So,
What service?
each and every service, ma'am, whosoever is serving on the ship, it is very important. Each and every person is very important on a ship to make it afloat in water.
You're very diplomatic.
All the contestants on stage, please. Let's welcome contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. And contestant number 4. Can we shut the music for a minute, please? Because this is going to be sweeter than any music for one of you ladies here. It is my privilege, my honor to announce that that the winner of Miss Naughtica 2017 is Miss Natalia from TMR. I think you can all have a moment and then we'll call the judges on stage. Y'all can leave from there. You stay on stage. Thank you so much. Judges on stage who are going to... Ma'am, please. Ma'am, I would like to have you on stage. Do we want Mrs. Smita Passy on the stage? Say yay! Now we all know the Thunderbolt! Your moment of glory, Miss Natalia. Soak it in. Ladies, can I please ask you to stay on stage for a minute for me? Now the 3 judges. You want to say something before you leave? You should. One word. Come on. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like Naughtica really rocks.
You do, ma'am. Thank you so much.